Hello everyone. Oh, wow, I sound low. And welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. Don't know why I wanted to say Persona. Anyway, someone's knocking on our door.
Makoto.
Oh, hey Kyoko.
Indeed.
Hina just came and see me and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room. Okay, let's hurry. Okay, I'm sorry if you can hear this background noise. I honestly don't know what's going on. Like I don't know, one of my things is doing one of my... Kyoko. You know, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There's a window to the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said...
Wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other words...
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in?
Indeed.
Let's smash the window, then that should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. Sakura! Wakey wakey? She's just unconscious, right? Sakura? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure... Oh boy. Only silence. Here. I found a broom in the classroom. Use it. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'll do it because if something goes wrong, then I'm the one that'll get punished for it. Even though I'm pretty sure in this case, Mama Kuma wouldn't mind even if the door did have a lock and we broke in. Like, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind. And all it took was one solid hit. Crash. Window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. Stuck my hand through the now new open window and moved the thing. Chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength and finally the knob turned. Woo! Well, did it. Ran up there as fast as I could. But the moment I laid my hand on her... You know what happens when we get these kinds of animations. All I felt was cold death. Could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin. Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
Huh?
Huh?
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes started steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We ain't making it time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered Was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Okay, Hina. You go get them. Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. Right. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed on by. Nah, so I don't know how long. I got everyone. Orb?
Yes, yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Shut the fuck up. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you, Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura. What?
What?
You're accusing us before we even begun the investigation. I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
Well, you did it. I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
Yep, Makuma's here.
Come
Yeah.
on.
I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file.
Pretty self-explanatory. Don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
Eh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and
In other words,
then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
Phew.
Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even if for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she's violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
well,
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackhead is this time, I owe you one. But you do know who it is. You owe them one? Oopsie. Before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
The hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive
I hate him.
you.
I hate this whole thing. Now, Hina. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. Okay. Go fuck yourself. Sorry, I don't have time for squabbling. The next game has already begun. Whatever. Go fuck yourself. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Unless the side who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here. Stop.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you. Huh?
what?
Me. You're always a thorn on my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Byakuya. An order? She's the one that's been,
That's fine.
oh, I don't know. Her and me have been, like, the ones that have been, oh, I don't know. So, making sure we all stay alive so far, basically. So, before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. Okay. What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive
Don't let
you.
someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. Ah, shit. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Alright. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go charge my... Get the charging cord stuff.
It's all clear now.
Yep. Ah!
It's all clear now.
What are you saying? Calm down.
Yeah, why agree to Byakuya's request? When has he ever done anything useful in investigating? Like I said, it's only been me and Kyoko that's really done it. That's done any real investigating. Absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
Like seriously, if I was still in there, I would like argue against Byakuya. Like, I wouldn't say they are a fucking idiot like that. I'd argue with him mathematically or
Listen to me.
strategically. I'd insult him a lot. It's why we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Why is it fading? That was weird. On the third floor of the school, there's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Nice.
Hey,
Might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after burying the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out until we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words...
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Dun 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 dun! Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what... okay. Okay.
Hey,
Are you curious to hear more about a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches includes using a string or simply mechanisms. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door, see if that was there, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Okay. Oh.
In other words...
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
However...
But in that case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have a gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think I pretty much crossed that one off the list.
It's true.
Sometimes when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that? Yeah, it's obvious,
In other
Makoto.
words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. Okay. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room?
In other words,
But that means there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see, this is a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we could cross that one off too? I would.
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. Thanks for Locked Room History 101, Kyoko. So these four choices seems most likely in this case.
It's true.
But right now, can't really say. I see. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. Okay, for Sakura, if nothing else. Okay. First things first. Kind of wrapper. Oh, that's... What is it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jill had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. Oh, that's nice of you. So you gave that candy Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? But I want Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. You know. Okay. Well, let's look at her body, obviously. Yeah, those are vomited blood. Trace of blood on her lips for sure. Okay, maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Hey, asshole.
That's fine.
How about your eyes have landed on the most interesting location? Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? I don't think I'd call it interesting. That was making me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Okay. Let's look at these glass shards. They're all red. Top and bottom section of a bottle. It's originally been a bottle. Congratulations. Something else on the ground near the glass. Ah, it's a figurine. A Monokuma figure. Okay. Let's look at these. There's just that bottle, huh?
So,
It's no different from your standard chip in a bottle. Huh? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the bullet placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have. I know I have.
in other words,
It's very complicated to do that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Okay. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. Those guys would probably start out as a bottle. which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass and Monokuma figures are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Okay, let's look at this thing. It's a handprint.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint. All the dust.
It's true.
Oh, that's quite fresh too. Looks like someone was hidden here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locker room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group?
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not possible.
Hey,
Yeah, the locker room, not the locker room, the locker was open. We're gonna have hidden there until after we opened it. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Okay. And a plastic container.
so
Looks like protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. Oh boy, did she love her protein. She mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. So this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all sorts of kinds of health stuff. She must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
That's strange. What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of blue glass that must be part of the window it broke to get inside. But that's just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. So what does that mean?
so
Can't say for sure. Important clue. Not sure how. Oh well. Alright, Bianca, let's talk to you, asshole.
What?
What do you want, your brother? Go away. Fine. Fuck you. Kyoko?
however, it's true.
She's not a didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist. Strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? Or did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly they wouldn't need to if they expected to stand any chance against her. They would have. You know, you got anything to say?
What the heck? I won't forgive you.
Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. You'll find out more. You see Sakura ask all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? Mama Kuma file says she died right around then. Telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself, and I tried to stop her. But she won't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stop her by force even, this would never happened. It's possible not to have regrets, I know. Okay. Oh, well, let's look at that blood stained right there. Blood stained from the magazine shelf. Must come from Sakura, but it doesn't seem to make sense. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Anything interesting about the magazine? Nope, okay. Well, she asked to meet with these three, so let's talk to Byakuya. We don't want you bothering me. Something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Fuck you, first of all. It's true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room. So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. But what fool would do what it said and it's being killed by that monster? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Huh.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. And if you're all finished, you can go stick your dick up your ass further if you would like to. Well, what else can I do? Do I look at the door? Yoko, you have anything useful to say?
Hey,
No.
certain.
Yakuya?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. Ina?
Oh,
Do I look at Sakura's body again? What am I missing? I did that.
so, enough.
What am I missing? Do I have to look at this thing again?
So, hey, correct. So,
What am I missing? The clock? Locker?
so, how?
Wait.
Indeed.
God damn it, what do I do? Oh. I seriously have to look at the chair. Okay.
Listen,
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yes, I have.
so then,
Should probably go talk to the people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
I mean, with two other people I need to hear from. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Here's Toko's room. Let's talk to Toko. Ding ding. Hello.
Who's there?
Sup? Negative aura that I felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
Huh?
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
I'm just annoyed. Slithered out to the hall.
What do you want?
They want to talk to me about something. I want to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well,
you're talking about. Well, geez. Miyako told me she asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? And you said two. I just said two, didn't I? Yep. I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? It wasn't already. Yeah, pretty much. I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but... Can I really believe her? Nah, I won't. Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept that fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. That Toko... Blah. Okay. Hero. Ding ding. After a few seconds.
You know?
What's up, Mako? Did you need something? Yeah. I'm gonna check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about
Could
that?
it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have you special abilities working inside you? Ogre told me herself that she asked Miyagi and Joko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, well, when she
What?
asked me to meet with her, of course. But, yeah, I know she,
How about that?
gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I mean, this is super suspicious. I agree.
You got it all wrong.
Oh, no way. You totally didn't. Why would I ever do that?
Actually-
Pretty sure you're acting very suspicious there, here.
Don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. I was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. Great. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hero's pocket. Hmm? Oh. Quick as wind, Hero snatched it back up again. Shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, quickly, Hero stepped back into his room. Great. Hero said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Nope. It looked exactly like the candy wrapper. Actual crime scene again, but on top of that. Alright. Let's go to the chem lab. Wrong button, wrong buttons. Bring that down. Let's go to the chem lab. Right here it is. Oh. What a mess.
What?
Did you have your eyes on the chem lab too? Yes. Just make sure you don't get in my way. Fuck you. Yeah, I get it. I think you meant to say yes, sir, I understand. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. Yeah, no. But I just can't get over how big it is. Take a closer look at it. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. More importantly right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Well, let's look at it. Broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Looks like the bottle had a label on it, Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? Okay. I was on the fourth floor this meeting checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Okay. And then the powder must have been spilt.
So, in other words,
That's right, it could only have been around the time of the incident. That really is when it happened. It must be related to the case somehow. Okay. On the shelf is... Look, I can tell something but dangerous chemicals. Looks like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. Alright, do I have to check out A? Let's see what's on this shelf. All kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. And number. Wait. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Someone had put it there on accident? Probably. And the obvious thing to look at. Footprints. They're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. Okay. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. Yeah, fuck you.
what?
Well, let's go. Chop, chop. Yeah, fuck up. Fuck up. I'm not the best sketch artist, so hold on. But I'm still pretty good. Not bad for you, I mean. Yeah, well, if you could do better, then you just... Yeah, you go ahead and do it. Look at it like this. Interesting. It will appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to the shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly
Kodo,
possible.
are they yours? No.
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. Think of a reason not to, so I quickly did what Byakuya said. Get on the floor and look at them, you asshole. Your feet appear to be too big. Thanks. Unfortunately, I must admit that those footprints are not yours. Unfortunately, you still have that stick up your ass. Or it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. So, a really valuable clue. Yeah, you think so? Oh, do I seriously have to look at B? But simply they're used in an experience to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss.
What?
What, do you think studying science and mathematics has no particular appliance to the real world?
That's fine.
The world of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Yep, keep explaining. Keep explaining the stuff that we already learned. Can I look at the do I have to look at the footprints again? Alright, what am I missing?
So in...
Oh, I guess I have to look at the actual yellow powder. Person only had business on that side. According to Byakuya, the powder would have to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Finally. Before I take a good look, Alright, time to go back to the rec room. Alrighty. Down the stairs. Rec room. Rec room right here.
Hey,
Oh, hey. Sumiko, how's your investigation going? Well,
I see.
Long Bianca, they are both claiming they didn't go see her. Yep. It's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying?
Anyway,
Well, I'll have some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Mikuma's bottles. Those three things reveal no clues. You do well to look at them over one at a time. Alright, let's look at the shelf first. Okay. Ah, one of them's upside down. And it's a weird magazine. Yeah, you're right. This is one of the pages near the center of the magazine. Word had been written in bold, bloody letters. Satoko, could it be this be a dying message?
correct.
It would appear you found it. Is this
So,
it's indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. Made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come look. Hey, is that that's Toko, right? Yeah, looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? I don't know.
I won't forgive you.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Sakura's body.
just a second.
Just staring off in space isn't going to help you figure anything out. But
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
whew.
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoka didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's that kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times, I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Yeah, no shit.
So, hey,
Ah, her shoe.
correct.
Yellow powder.
I see.
Powder is clue number 1. Okay.
Hey,
Wound on her head. Okay.
it's true.
She's even telling you that it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just
It
explain.
would seem.
It appeared that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
Indeed.
There's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's why I learned from examining her body in detail. Alright. Last but not least, the Monokuma bottles. I'm so sorry for this being a long part, but I kind of want to keep the investigations always to be one part, except for like I think the last one where it was somewhat split into 2, but it wasn't fully
Hey.
2. A correlation? I wonder what the correlation is.
So,
I'm not guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusions isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come up with their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you to a good degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
Hey,
But the Monokuma balls that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try and get the smaller pieces too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then,
I don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. Just do it, Makoto. Do it. Oh, okay. Oh, snap. Okay, good. I'm sorry I'm being quiet sometimes during these recordings. Sometimes they're not the best. Sorry to keep you waiting. Aha!
So then.
Metal Gear reference. No, wait. It's kept you waiting, didn't I? That's the Metal Gear reference right
in
there.
other words,
Compare the weight of what? The pieces of glass we collected and one of the Monokumas that's still intact.
listen.
Alright. First, we weigh 2 Monokuma bottles. It's balanced, which is
In
odd.
other words,
Each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. Except the thing that they're holding. Oh, whatever.
so then,
Now here comes the important part. All the pieces picked up on one side of the scale. Okay.
so then,
Okay, let's give it a try. Come on, Makoto. Chop, chop. Huh? Broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The result of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. I know exactly what you're talking about, Kyoko. But Makoto, on the other hand, no, he doesn't. Okay, why are they still being so loud? Oh my gosh. Hey,
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I
oh
do
lovely.
it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial.
Okay.
You know where to meet, right? Please go
Nope.
through the red door on the
Don't know where to
first
meet at
floor of
all.
the school.
Sorry, Monokuma.
See you soon.
Yeah, just gonna have to tell us where we're supposed to meet. No. Whatever happens, I have to make something happen. What? Okay, that was very interesting, and it's a fairly long part, but hey, it's gonna be like that for a while. Anyway, in the next part of Let's Play Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, Danganronpa, whatever, we're gonna do the 4th class trial. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye. I'm gonna stop right here. Okay. Yep. See you guys later.